The LG G3 battery explodes. So there was an article I read on Techno Buffalo, link will be in the description below if you guys want to see it. And it talked about the LG G3, someone plugged it into the charger, let it charge, and it was actually on the bed and the battery exploded, causing to put a hole into the mattress. Not only that, but it put some burnt marks on the mattress and the phone as well. And, you know, I thought this was very interesting because this reminds me of that time when the Galaxy S3 caught on fire. Someone was saying there might have been something wrong with the board in there. But a battery explosion for a cell phone was pretty interesting. Now, at first I was thinking, that must have been a defect battery or something. But then, I was Googling it, and I found an article which was posted a year ago, and it talked about what you should not be doing with your phone. And it mentioned one thing: when your phone is charging, try to avoid using it. If you have to use it, unplug it from the charger, use it, and plug it back in. Well, here's the thing. My theory is every time you unplug your phone from the charger and plug it back in, that already uses up a life cycle. And you guys don't know what I'm talking about. A battery, a rechargeable battery, it has a life cycle where eventually it's gonna be defected. Meaning, like, let's say if you have a full charge, and your battery normally lasts for 5 hours a day, and let's say after a million charges, meaning every time you plug and unplug the charger, then you'll notice that battery life starts to go down. So instead of 5 hours, you get 20 minutes. Alright? That's a defect battery. A defect battery is basically where your battery life doesn't last as long as it usually did. Same thing with my iPhone 5. And that's not just the hardware, that's also the software that's utilizing the battery and kind of messing up a little bit. Alright, so that's going to happen with every device you get, and once you charge it so many times, unplug it, the battery's going to be depleted. And back to the battery explosion thing, not using it while it's charging, it was stating that whenever you're using your phone while it's charging, it's putting more pressure onto the motherboard inside your phone, and causing it to perform dangerous actions such as I just mentioned, LG G3's battery exploded. And, there are other factors that this could have been caused by. They're suggesting that when you're charging your phone, you don't charge it on your bed. It's best to do it on the desk. Me, every night, I always charge my phone on my bed beside me because that's my alarm clock whenever I get up for school. So I figured, versus having it on my desk far away, just have it right next to me on the bed. And if I don't want it on the bed, just try to put it on the floor behind me. I got like a little stand right there that I could put my phone on, and so it doesn't have to be touching the ground with ants crawling or whatever ants there could be, no matter how many times I vacuumed my floor. So, and then there was another thing that I read. There are products being made out there where the boards that are being put into these products, like motherboards or logic boards, were not branded. Now, when I heard not branded, I'm thinking these weren't like officially made by manufacturers, but I could be wrong because I've just heard of this for the first time. So I really don't understand what not branded is. So far I'm thinking it's not officially made by a manufacturer, but then I'm thinking, wait a minute, if motherboards are coming out, they have to be made by an official manufacturer, whether it's a good or a bad manufacturer. Same thing with PCs. You're buying all these motherboards for your desktop for a PC you want to build, and you're buying it from Asus, Gigabyte, there are so many manufacturers out there, I can't name them all. MSI, ASRock, whatever the case may be. They gotta be official. So this not branded thing, I'm I'm very confused on. What I do understand is the more pressure that's being put onto the motherboard while you're using the phone. Because from my point of view, once you're charging your phone, you shouldn't really be using it. But I have done it a few times where I did use my phone while it was charging. So, now I just learned something new. And what do you guys think about this whole explosion thing? Do you think that that's what caused the problem? I mean, I don't know if the owner of this particular model, the LG G3, was doing that exact action. However, LG has stated that they are investigating it and they're going to try to solve the problem. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think that all the factors I mentioned was what probably caused the explosion of the battery? Or do you think it could have been something else and it could have been, a defect battery? And what do you guys think about the not branded boards? So I'd like to see what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.